Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to showcase so far for StickWar3 1.0 what I have so far done. Not much, some maybe small adjustments to the art, and also I'm working on some bugs at the moment. So as you can see, I have not changed that yet. You'll be changed very soon, so your ugly eyes won't go and terrify other people. Anyway, okay, so as you can see, still the same upgrade, system, which I won't be changing that in the future. I haven't really worked on this one yet. I'm definitely going to start working on this after I'm done with, most of the end-game stuff, and then, everything on the outside. We've got fan art shop. I am going to add a little Easter egg here. Be tuned. I hope I remember to add it. Anyways, so here's a showcase of what I've done so far. I haven't done much to the units yet. So as you can see, my computer's kinda laggy.
Attack.
Papa. Okay, sword draft. Where's sword? Oh yeah, this is sword draft. Yeah, I so far changed this. Units attack a bit more properly now. They don't attack weirdly. Swordcraft has this new look to himself. I am going to change all the character art in this game, so yeah, stay tuned. We've got one more minor. Yeah, that should help our economy. Finally, he has they better not. Okay, so yeah, we've definitely re-upgraded, for some of the more, Sword Wrath and Miners, and also the enemy Miners. I changed their health status. Well, not health status, but, I am going to, give them higher health, 90 health for the Miners. There's going to be enslaved Miners, so 80 health for the enslaved Miners. And overall, just change some of the stats for the game. The population, and also miners will so far I have changed the miners, sword graph, and that's basically about it. I am the reason I did change how they take damage, so that they actually take damage properly. They used to take damage, but then if they take damage even though the enemy's not attacking, or that they attack and the enemy takes damage for no reason. So as you can see, if we press middle ground, as you can see, it fixed. So basically it used to that when units kept on attacking, such as when they kept on attacking for the statue, it kept on even when you press any of the other buttons, the statue still takes damage, even when your units are still retreating. So basically, as long as the statue touches the unit, then it takes damage, which I don't like it. Which I found out why. It's because I accidentally used something else. I used a forever loop on the piece of code, and that made it so that they took damage as soon as they received a broadcast message. So I kind of broke the game. We haven't done much else, but oh god, that giant was traveling fast. Yeah, I'm probably also going to change this. Maybe a middle ground where I like doing this. This looks much more cool though. Much more chaotic too. Sword Draft do have this new look to them, drawn by Order Empire 9977. Yeah, we're working on a multiplayer version for this game at the moment. So the multiplayer version will be by Xbushy, one of my friends. And yeah, we'll probably actually be adding a day and night cycle. That would be really cool. So why not attack? Sounds totally a good idea. Sword Draft, they have 85 health, as you can see. Miners will get upgraded health, and all units will get an upgrade in how much damage, how much damage they can deal. As you can see, I also lowered like damage for the statue. I gave the statue an extra 100 health to make it 1,600 instead of like 1,500, as you can see here. And also that the statue, I'm probably gonna fix this bug so it stays at 0. And we're definitely gonna remake this kind of like triumph kind of. I'm probably gonna redraw everything here. But for like the statue, I did make it so that every single unit does like half of the damage dealt to normal units. So here's so far what's been added. It takes 0.0 seconds to react instead of 0.8. So when units attack, they mostly like deal when each time they attack, they have to wait for like 0.8 seconds and then they continue attacking. Now it's lowered to 0.3 so that they attack quicker and they have quicker responses to certain commands like retreat, man the fort, middle ground, and all sorts of other stuff. Oh yeah, statues have more health and take half of the damage from all units. So all units deal half the amount of what they're supposed to do. So example here, miners, they deal a hit 5, so that means for the statue it actually does like 2.5 damage, but I actually rounded that up so it's around 3, so all the decimals are going to be rounded up to a whole number, so there's not really any decimal numbers. So yeah, it would be rounded up to 3. They only do 3 damage. Swordcraft do 8, so that means they only do 4 damage to the statue. I did this because like usually when you build a massive army, like the statue just insta dies. It's kind of unfair for the enemy, or unfair for you if the enemy has just built a massive like army to attack your statue. So I decided to make the statue much more beefier so that they can take much more damage. As I said, Xbushy is working on the multiplayer version of this game. I hope he finishes quicker, and I don't have to rush him. He's trying his best. Okay, so better health systems. So as you can see, if we go into the code, my computer is one of the most slowest things ever. Okay, it's Scratch. Work quicker, or give Scratch a few moments. So as you can see, for the normal units, I've so far changed right here. So basically, this is like when you get hit. So when the Juggernaut charges, and if touching the Juggernaut, then you change the health. It used to have like a forever loop right here. A forever loop. This guy. So as soon as they receive it, it forever takes damage. So it also used to have like a 0.8 cooldown second, which now is actually just useless. The only places where it still includes like 0.8, it actually doesn't include 0.8. I said I already changed it to like 0.3, but the only place where I still keep those are in the attack. So if we go down here to the Swordcraft attack, 0.4 seconds. Oh wait, okay, I'm dumb. I changed it from 0.3 because 0.3 was a bit too fast. Like I felt like it was a bit too fast for the units, so I changed it to 0.4 instead of 0.8. So here so far what I want to add, and maybe some future updates. I also changed this so that it looks much more better and neater, so you can actually read it. I definitely changed it for everything here. So for the next update, multiplayer, which Xbushy is working on it. I don't know when he'll finish it. I guess you just have to wait. Better health systems. The AI units also have a passive heal. I haven't added a passive heal for the enemy units yet. You'll be able to use Flappy Bird, aka the Eclipser. Yeah, the Eclipse. Some people are complaining that you can't really use the Eclipser yet, so I decided to yeah, you'll definitely be able to use it in here. I'm going to do like I'm probably gonna first finish up literally everything else before working on Flappy Bird, make him usable in game. So better Castle Archidons. So for the Castle Archidons, when they attack, it's still like the original attack kind of. I changed like how the archer works. So the archer has to go to the same Y position as the enemy front line before they shoot. And so that's more like in game. It kind of like is like kind of like the actual game, and also that they are able to shoot eclipsers, and it just the arrow doesn't like the eclipsers right here. Pretend Mr. Spirited's head is the eclipser, and the arrow just goes below the eclipser. Instead, it's going to definitely hit the eclipser. So yeah, it's going to be changed like that. So yeah. Better Castle Archidons. Castle Archidons at the moment can't attack flying units such as the Eclipsor, aka Flappy Bird. Let's just go to Eclipsor Flappy Bird for now. Giants yeet units further. So instead of like repeat a 10, move negative like 5 steps. So that'll only move 50 steps for each unit. It's going to move negative 10, so that each unit, when they get attacked by a giant, they move a negative 100 backwards. So it's going to be the giant will yeet units much more further than I guess Magi Kill. Bombers don't yeet units. Higher stats for miners. The miners definitely will get higher health. They will have the same damage, but they're definitely going to have the higher health. Death animations, yes, death animations are being added after all. So basically in the code, if you let's enter the code here. Wait, please wait. As you can see, all of these are drawn by my friend, Order Empire 9977, and he also gave me a lot of death animations, so this guy can die. So I'm going to have to, in the future, add some death animations for the game, since he did quite good job on those, so I'm going to add them. So 100 unit pop, more pop for units. For the pop is the population. So maximum right now it's 60. It's going to be changed to 100, just like the actual game. And also there's going to be more. The units will cost more population. There will be loading screens. So I want to give like the game some time to be able to load in everything, because sometimes it kind of takes a long time for everything to load. So a loading screen would be able to help the user. Would be able to help the gaming experience a bit better, and also feel more like an actual game and not just some rip-off. It's not going to be a rip-off. I've got another big surprise for you guys, which I'll be posting it in a project on my Scratch account. Go and follow me, by the way. So more emotes and able to choose your own. So as you can see here, when you go into the customize right here, there's only one emote and you can't really do much. This doesn't actually do anything, it's just there. In the future it's going to kind of be like armies. You can choose your own stuff and then add them, and then you get a maximum of 8. You'll be able to choose 8 types. So as you can see, more to customize. So for the customize, there's going to be actually skins. I'm going to probably make some skins for the game. Maybe one skin for one unit, and then I'll add more in the future. Minor stance controls, that'll be available in the settings. Different AIs have their own personality. Yes, that already exists, but I'm gonna create more AIs with different personalities, and then they also have their own kind of like how they respond to you using like the emotes. It'll look better. The game definitely will look better, especially since this was drawn by one of my friends. I forgot his name. I can't believe it. He's really good at drawing too. Kind of like most of my other friends, I am the only one who's terrible at drawing. Okay, so more use of custom blocks. At the moment, most of my code, let me go and show you how terrible this coding is. Load. Okay, so here's the coding. As you can see, this is going to take a long time to scroll. So that was kind of painful. So that was like the whole code there. So in the future, I'll probably use more custom. probably not in this update. Yeah, definitely not in this update. I am also, this is for the next update, 1.1. I can't believe I forgot that. So for this update, I'm probably gonna add most of these except for a few of them. Probably this is probably gonna be in the next version. For future updates, there'll be better control, so you'll be able to control, have to have more control over your units and the actions. There will be a tutorial mode, cause you know, I don't want some random guy logging in and being like, how do I play this game? And they just give me like a terrible comment. Better cast Archidons, I already said that. I have to delete this. Anyways, edit the cooldown indication, because they have like cooldown even after your unit cap. So when your unit cap, when you're at 60, you try to spawn a unit, boom, the game won't allow you, it just deletes your unit. Okay, sure, it doesn't delete the money or anything, but here's the bad part. The unit gets a cooldown, so you gotta have to wait for, like, if you have a giant, you press it, boom, your unit capped, you forgot that, and boom, you're gonna have to wait for 40 seconds or to reuse it. And in that 40 seconds, probably already 10 of your units have died, and your army is already depleting, and yeah, it's just stupid. So I'm gonna have to fix that in the future. Fix up the enemy Spiritans and the Spiritans. Wait, what? The enemy doesn't have Spiritans. Oh yeah, never mind. And our Spiritans, like the enemy won't be getting Spiritans because that's gonna be way too hard to code. Passive heal and gold and crystal nodes for the enemy. So passive heal definitely, gold nodes and crystal nodes for the enemy, because they at the moment only have one, whereas you have like 8 gold nodes and 2 crystal nodes. So I'm going to change it for the same for the enemy as well. There will be idle animations for the game in the future, different damage dealt to different units. So light units can do more damage to certain units and stuff. More units, yes, that's a definite. Spiritans can block better sounds, so yeah, the sounds will definitely be changed in the future. There will be more death and hurt sounds, yes. Knockback animations, yes. Unit slots, what unit slots? What? Okay, I don't understand what I wrote there. Anyways, resign and exit buttons, yes, I'll add that probably in the future. 2v2 single player, that is a good idea, but I am way too lazy to code, so yeah, you have to just go and deal with it. Anyways, better magical animations and abilities, order and chaos factions. Yeah, I'll probably do it in this update. More controlling of the units. Yes, I already said that. There will be more units, less glitchy animations. So like the animations at the moment are kind of glitchy, like they do damage even though they're just in the running animation. It's kind of weird, so I'm gonna change that in the future. I'll probably like fix it. And cool effects, such as like the units turn white each time they get hit. So yeah, that was a very short summary of what I'm going to do in the game. And yeah, if you enjoyed, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please follow me on Scratch, and goodbye.